And tell me the secret of your strength.
My strength? My strength is...
No, Samson, no. I don't want to be armed with a weapon to destroy you.
Weapon?
Everything begins and ends at exactly the right time and place. Look.
Vissza kell térni a szépségekhez. Újra fel kell fedezni az életet. A nagy dolgok örömét. A győzelem és a siker ízét. És ez az, ami neked nem megy. Mert te már feladtad. Kiölted magadból a szeretetet és a becsületet. És így rosszul fogod végezni. Mert szeretet és becsület nélkül nem lehet élni.
Lehet, hogy te tényleg erősebb vagy, mint én.
Te nem tudod, hogy én mire vagyok képes.
Én nem.
What do you want with those green wires? Planning to snare a rabbit?
No. A lion.
With those?
I'm weaving you a crown.
A lion with lilies in his mane?
Hold these. This crown will have a secret power.
For its wearer or its weaver?
Only a secret can buy a secret.
I have no secrets left to tell.
No? You never told me why you were stronger than other men. Is it some herb you mix in your food or some charmed oil you rub into your body?
What would you do if you knew the secret of my strength?
Bind you.
Why?
So you could never leave me?
I couldn't escape you if you bound me with these 7 green reeds.
Could 7 little green wires hold Samson?
These green wires are much stronger than they look. Hold them tight. See?
Come forth, O children, under the stars, and take your fill of love. I am above you and in you. My ecstasy is in yours. My joy is to see your joy. Beauty and strength, leaping laughter and delicious languor, force and fire. This trump is assigned to the sign of Leo in the zodiac. It is the Carub of fire, and is ruled by the Sunday. It is the most powerful of the 12 zodiacal cards, and represents the most critical of all the operations of magic and of alchemy. It represents the act of the original marriage as it occurs in nature, as opposed to the more artificial form portrayed in Atavai. There is in this card no attempt to direct the course of the operation. The main subject of the card refers to the most ancient collection of legends or fables. The essential of all such stories was to deny human fatherhood to the hero or god man. In most cases, The father is stated to be a god in some animal form, the animal being chosen in accordance with the qualities that the authors of the cult wished to see reproduced in the child. In this card appears the legend of the woman and the lion. The seers in the early days of the Aeon of Osiris foresaw the manifestation of this coming Aeon in which we now live, and they regarded it with intense horror and fear, not understanding the procession of the Aeons, and regarding every change as catastrophe. This is the real interpretation of, and the reason for, the diatribes against the beast and the scarlet woman in the 13, 17 and 18th chapters of the Apocalypse. The woman in the card may be regarded as a form of the moon, very fully illuminated by the sun, and intimately united with him. This signifies that the type of energy described is of the primitive, creative order. It is completely independent of the criticism of reason. It is in alchemy the process of distillation, operated by internal ferment, and the influence of the sun and moon. Every thought is destroyed by it. It abideth alone, and its name is compassion.
Once upon a time, in a faraway land, a young prince lived in a shining castle. Although he had everything his heart desired, the prince was spoiled, selfish, and unkind. But then, one winter's night, an old beggar woman came to the castle and offered him a single rose in return for shelter from the bitter cold. Repulsed by her haggard appearance, the prince sneered at the gift and turned the old woman away. But she warned him not to be deceived by appearances, for beauty is found within. And when he dismissed her again, the old woman's ugliness melted away to reveal a beautiful enchantress. The prince tried to apologize, but it was too late, for she had seen that there was no love in his heart. And as punishment, she transformed him into a hideous beast and placed a powerful spell on the castle and all who lived there. Ashamed of his monstrous form, the beast concealed himself inside his castle with a magic mirror as his only window to the outside world. The rose she had offered was truly an enchanted rose which would bloom until his 21st year. If he could learn to love another, and earn her love in return by the time the last petal fell, then the spell would be broken. If not, he would be doomed to remain a beast for all time. As the years passed, he fell into despair and lost all hope. For who could ever learn to love a beast?
Saps. This is the mark of your power. It's your hair. If it were shorn from your head,
I'd be as weak as any other man.
What is the cause of all fear? What is the origin, the beginning of fear? And can that fear, first psychologically, inwardly, not the fear of outward things, but first the inward, inside the very hidden part of the brain, the very recesses of the brain. What is fear? Why have we not solved it? If there is no fear at all, would we have gods? It's fear that's creating gods all over the world. So it's very important to understand and find out for oneself whether it's possible to be totally free of fear. First, psychologically, inwardly, subjectively. If you ask the speaker, are you talking this as a fact or are you free of it, subjectively? What if he answered yes? And then where are you? You understand my question? So, it's not important to ask whether the speaker is free or not, but whether one is free or not. And how important, how essential it is to be free of fear. Speaker doesn't like to divide consciousness into the unconscious and conscious. It's all consciousness. You can play around with those words, but consciousness is whole. You can divide it, either for profit, for amusement, or for various other subjective reasons. But consciousness is whole. It's really indivisible. But we like to break it up. So let's go into this question. What is the root of fear? Is it thought? Thought being the accumulated memories born of knowledge, experience, and thought born of knowledge, and knowledge being limited, so thought is limited. Is fear subjectively first, inwardly first? Is that fear born of thought, thinking about tomorrow, thinking about what might happen? One's wife may run away, thinking in terms of not the actual present, but in terms of the future or the past. Is that the cause of fear? Thought. One is not analyzing, one is watching. One is perceptive, which requires sensitivity, not a conclusion, not saying I must get rid of it, I must do something about it, I must escape from it, and so on. But watching. To watch very clearly, without any direction, without any motive, to see, to find out for oneself if thought is the origin of this fear. Then I say to myself, what shall I do with thought? If that is the cause of fear, how can I stop thought? So one thought is battling with another thought. Do I see that clearly? That this is a battle between two thoughts. The thought that is saying I must be free from fear, and the thought that says, what is the origin of thought? The origin of thought says, is very thinking itself. And then the other thought says, how can I stop thinking? You understand the problem? So there is conflict.
Meggondoltam a dolgot. Az embernek meg kell tanulnia dönteni.
Or I think I should never, never have had the courage to go up those dreadful passages, especially knowing what was at the end of them. And there were terrible lions like furnaces for fury, and they all roared out, "Holy, holy, holy," and leaped and danced for joy.
Mondhatunk. Ereszbe.
Menj innen.
Miért nem tudsz te engem szeretni?
Tudod nagyon jól, hogy szeretlek.
Where is she? Tell me where she is!
The lion of Dan is soaring like a sheep. A lion? A man? Clean as a newborn baby. He must have used a sickle on it. And the big bristles. Delilah's plucked him like a chicken.
I've taken away your strength, Samson. Your little Danite sparrow will nest alone.
Throw your spears. The shield of my God is gone from me. What do you fear? My blood will flow as red as yours.
Love and hate are but two sides of the same coin.
My thoughts were only of you.
No man with eyes could resist you, Delilah. But only a fool would trust you.
It's all full of lions, and a person might be afraid. Only whenever one comes to bite at you, there is a lovely lady who puts her hands in its mouth and shuts it. So we went through quite safely, and I thought of Daniel in the lion's den.
The beast and I, Daniel, each in our own way serve your holy name.
All I want is to comfort you. Let me come near you.
You were near me in the valley of Thork, trading my love for Philistine silver.
Won't you believe I would give my life to undo what I've done?
I believed you once. You sold my sight.
I would endure your hatred, Samson, if it would bring back your sight. Let me be your eyes. Through my eyes you will see again.
Through all the long darkness, I prayed that you'd be delivered into my hands.
I'm here. I will not cry out.
God has not forsaken me. His will be done.
Samson! Your chains! They're broken.
Merciful God.
Strength has come back.
The golden smiling sun on high, Leo crowned at zenith rides, the tranquil path of life's intent, and sits the rainbow's back with pride. The green man's face in leafy frame, as summertime expands her lay, appears to smile at nature's game, with flowers of gold and youth at play. They risk the flame as children do, yet fear not for the heat of sun, secure in faith and simple, true, for God's their Father and their Son. The pillar stands with real aplomb, its rampant strength endures all pain, as we are born from nature's womb, to live, to die, and live again.
Just like all the bee every day running out to collecting the essence of flower, but in the end, the bee got to return around to deposit all the powder into to make a honey. Well, the same way, can you call back your spirits from far away from all the attachment that you might have, turn around, bring it inside through your mind, and then take your body, take your spirit down to your body inward by looking at the center of your force, of your reservoir energy is below your label inside your body. By observe that area which is producing energy. That is what the honey being produced. Well, in order to do that, we gotta have to turn to the stillness, at least tranquility or peace. When you ever have certain quantity and quality of stillness, you are producing energy to realize that you can produce the sense of this power. And when the power is being produced, you regain the ability to love, ability to be conscious, mercy, and forgiving person. We are the master of our own.
Look! It moved. The column's moving. You split the stone. The man has the strength of a devil.
No. The strength of a god.
God, be more powerful than Samson. Hold it. Let him through.
He was so strong. Why did he have to die? His strength will never die so. Men will tell his story for 1,000 years.
Mert amikor tegnap rám néztél, akkor én megértettem valamit. Megértettem, hogy tőled egy számomra örökre elérhetetlen világba egy különös és csábító alagút vezet. És nem ismerek rajtad kívül mást, aki ezt az utat ismeri. Megértettem, hogy te állsz egyedül ennek az alagútnak a torkolatában, mert tudsz valamit, amit én még csak megnevezni sem tudok. Valamit, ami több, mélyebb, könyörtelenebb, mint amit én valaha is megértetek. Megértettem, hogy én ehhez az elérhetetlen világhoz soha nem kerülhetek közelebb, csak sóvároghatok rá. Mert olyan fény és olyan melegség takarja el, amit elviselni én nem vagyok képes. Eddig sem lemondani, sem hinni benne nem bírtam soha. Tegnap rádöbbentem, hogy tévedtem. Hogy végzetesen félreértettem. Mert megbocsáthatatlanul végem van, ha téged elveszítelek, mert semmit sem tudok erről a megnevezhetetlen világról. De mert te a része vagy. Te vagy nekem ez a világ egészen. Visszavonhatatlanul.
I love you.
once or twice, well, I knew they had a reason. Enchantment plays its cards all right, hand in hand with the workings of the seasons. Legends can be now and forever, teaching us to love for goodness sake. Legends can be now and forever, loved by the sun. Loved by the sun. Loved. Two and two go so close together. Whether there is hope that is torn apart, in the words of all that's singing, hand in hand, the beginning is at the start. Legends can be now and forever, teaching us to reach for goodness sake. Legends can be now and forever, loved by the sun. Loved by the sun. Loved. Who sings of all of love's eternity? Who shines so bright in all the songs of love's unending
हो पग पग ठोकर खाऊं चल ना पाऊं कैसे आऊं मैं घर तेरे
शक्ति दे माँ शक्ति दे माँ शक्ति दे माँ
उसने जो मांगा वो पाया तेरे द्वारे जो भी आया उसने जो मांगा वो पाया मैं भी तेरा सवाल पग पग ठोकर खाऊं चल ना पाऊं कैसे आऊं मैं घर तेरे
शक्ति दे मां, शक्ति दे मां, शक्ति